Hello, my name is Joseph Chambers and welcome back to Marvel Stories. This story is called Call for Backup. Billionaire inventor Tony Stark loved new technology. His company, Stark Industries, had been hard at work on a new moon spaceship that could safely take groups of tourists to the moon. Finally, it was ready for its first flight. Putting on his Iron Man armour, Tony flew alongside the ship as it blasted off. A short time later, Iron Man greeted the ship's passengers at the new Stark Industries moon base. Iron Man had invited very important people, including leaders in government and business, from all around the world to be part of the first group to visit the base. Suddenly, the tourists' fun was interrupted by a huge crash. "Don't worry," Iron Man assured the group. "It's probably nothing dangerous. I'll go check it out." But secretly, Iron Man was worried. What could have caused that crash, he wondered, as he rocketed towards the crash site. Iron Man called his teammates, the Avengers, to help. "We're in the middle of a battle with Hydra," said Captain America over the communicator. "We'll get there as soon as we can, but it could take some time." For now, Iron Man was on his own. Iron Man was right to be worried. Emerging from the crash site was Thanos, an evil ruler from deep space who wanted nothing more than to take over Earth. And Thanos wasn't alone. He had brought along his army of Outriders, an alien race of warriors, each with 4 strong arms, long claws, and razor-sharp teeth. Iron Man was in serious trouble. With the Avengers occupied, he called the only other group that might be able to help. Deep in space, on the bridge of their mighty starship, the Guardians of the Galaxy received Iron Man's distress call. "Tony Stark is in trouble," reported Star-Lord, the brave leader of the Guardians. "Let's go," said Drax, a fierce alien soldier. "How can we get there on time?" asked the green-skinned Gamora. "We're halfway across the galaxy." "I am Groot," replied the plant creature, Groot. "Good point, Groot," said Rocket Raccoon, a small but skilled mercenary. Groot only ever said, "I am Groot," but Rocket always knew what he meant. "Groot thinks we should ask the Nova Corps for a boost." Star-Lord radioed the Nova Corps, a group of interstellar peacekeepers. "We need an emergency transport to Earth's moon," he said. Happy to help, the Novas quickly initiated a teleportation beam that sent the Guardians through space. As soon as the Guardians arrived, they jumped into battle. "What took you so long?" complained Iron Man, who had been forced to the ground by the Outriders. "We come all this way from the other side of the galaxy and this is the thanks we get?" asked Rocket. "I am Groot," added Groot. "Time for battle!" yelled Gamora, smashing the Outriders. "Guardians, don't hold back on these guys," ordered Star-Lord. Forced to fight, the Outriders backed off Iron Man. The armoured Avenger was able to pick himself up and defend himself against his attackers. "You sure know how to get us in trouble, Stark," joked Rocket. While the Guardians and Iron Man were fighting the Outriders, Thanos headed towards the moon base. That's when Iron Man understood Thanos' plan. "He must be trying to capture everyone at the base," Iron Man said. "So many of Earth's important leaders are there. Thanos could grab them all at once." Without its greatest leaders, the planet would be weaker, and Thanos could invade and proclaim himself ruler. But Thanos didn't get very far. At that moment, the mighty Avengers arrived in their Quinjet. "Avengers, assemble!" shouted Captain America, directing the team in combat. "That's right, if you want a shot at Earth, you'll have to go through us first," Hawkeye announced. "Hulk smash!" yelled the battle-ready Hulk, racing towards Thanos. The Avengers combined their powers and abilities in an attempt to stop Thanos. "Have at thee, villain!" Thor shouted, hurling his mighty hammer. "That goes for all of us," Falcon agreed as he swooped in. "We will stop you, Thanos," promised Black Widow. But despite the team's best efforts, Thanos was still gaining ground. Iron Man scanned Thanos and discovered something new. That device at his belt. He's never had that before, he said. Could that machine be what helped Thanos travel here? Thanos had arrived on the moon in a big crash, but Iron Man didn't see a ship anywhere, and Thanos was unharmed. He must have used some kind of new technology. Quickly, Iron Man formed a plan. He needed Groot. The little plant creature held some big secrets. Gonna need your special talents here, buddy, Iron Man said. I am Groot, replied Groot. You bet you are, agreed Iron Man. Iron Man flew Groot over to Thanos and dropped him right into the middle of the fight. Bombs away! Armoured Avengers shouted. As he fell, Groot transformed from a little plant into a giant plant. What is this? Asked the surprised Thanos as Groot seemed to appear out of nowhere. I am Groot! Groot yelled, delivering blow after blow to the crushing of Thanos. Thanos was so distracted by Groot's sudden attack that he didn't notice Iron Man swoop in and steal the device from his belt. Studying the device, Iron Man figured out how to reverse its effects. He pressed a button and a sphere of energy formed around Thanos and the Outriders. With another push of the button, Iron Man sent the villains shooting away from the surface of the moon. No! Thanos screamed as he flew away. Where are you sending them, Tony? Asked Captain America. Back to where they came from, responded Iron Man. Without this device, we won't see them back here anytime soon. Back on the moon's base, Earth's leaders and their families were happy to be safe from Thanos and eager to meet their heroes. Thanks to the Avengers and their friends, the Guardians of the Galaxy, the trip to the moon was a great success. Join me next time for the final Marvel story titled An Unexpected Hero. Until then, bye for now.